Good morning, everybody. Knowm here, server X160, the best in the West. Always representing. Got my whole team. Got Steph, got Moregrave, got Grawl, got Pamyar, got the Muff, got the Black Horse Vruma, whose team right now is insane, by the way. He's got 319 million power rating or something, and he destroys my 600 million team. So, like, this guy's cheating. I'm just kidding. He's really good. Yeah, we got the whole team. We got Asylum's Mad Dogs. We got normal Mad Dog. Malign. We got a great team. We got Doom. Anyhow, also representing Arkham Asylum, the best guild there is. We're rocking it, socking it, putting it to it. Oh, cool. My team hasn't been touched yet. Maybe we can have some fun battles here. Anyhow, I wanted to do a follow-up with the Ganesh clan, especially with the male. I finally got enough companion parts to be able to finish up. So now I have, ooh, defended. Beautiful. I like that. So we got the male here, you can see. But what I ended up doing was getting the male to 15 star. The female I have at 12 star, I believe. I'll get her up, but I'm kind of out of warrior fodder because of the previous clan before that, the Umbra. I ended up getting the male who was a warrior. So here's what I got so far. And it's nice. I got an extra mythic. So their ruthless clan trait is so good. So digging that. I try to have that on every team that needs it. But he's got ruthless. I slapped a level 22 barrier on him, so it's 7 times his strength. So he's almost got about 10 million. So he's getting almost a 70 million shield when every time he uses his active. And then every time he uses his active, he also procs his passive that gives him 6% max con. So you just want this guy stacked up with con. If you have an extra warrior breastplate sitting around that you can throw on him, I mean the new ones, the red dragon, I believe it's called. If you can throw one of those on him, that'll give him a nice con boost. Don't forget your runes to get the 5 star with the there we go. To get the 5 out of 5 for the unparalleled vitality or whichever one it is, and then you get bonus con as well. Excuse me. So with that, we have all of his abilities maxed out. So with his traits, by the way, I have an energy regen on him, which not too sure what I'm thinking. It's good to get his ult off because then it's a lot of CC. But I was thinking about maybe putting a fearsome here. He hits a lot of people with his abilities, and every time he does a crowd control, each successful control effect. So if you have a fearsome on him, and I think hexproof would work too, but he'll get a shield whenever that goes off. And if that goes off once every 3 or 4 seconds or so, that's significant. Not only are you stunning an enemy, but you're gaining a shield off of it as well. So thinking about fearsome, I might test it, but I definitely want the brutal. Now the only thing energetic is good for is that shield that comes from his passive. Other than that, I don't think he really scales off of con for anything else. So, other than just being a tank, you know? So what I'm thinking, well, there's reducing damage taken, but there's no con things other than this. So maybe if his con, if he didn't have energetic, and maybe I put fearsome on there, because a strong offense is a good defense, right? So if you're stunning the opponent, they're not doing damage to you. And if you're stunning the opponent, you're getting more shield. So it's kind of like a mini barrier in a way. Um, but that energetic is nice. So I'm trying to decide between the energy regen and the energetic. But remember, his damage taken during his ult is reduced by 38, which is significant. He deals damage to enemies, he stuns them then. So think about if you have a fearsome on while he's ulting. He's hitting so many players if you group them up that he's able to add the fearsome stuns on top of just the stuns you're getting from the ultimate. After space slams the ground, knocking him up, dealing more strength damage. I like to have the brutal because it helps with barrier and his abilities. Knocked up enemies, create a shockwave, dealing additional true damage to their max con, not to his. And that again relies off his strength. So having his strength nice and beefy is really good for him. Sadly, he doesn't scale that well, but I only have 30 vigor on him. He's got almost 350 million con, which is helpful. So every time his thing goes off, if he's got 350, that's 18 plus 3, 21% of his max con. Sorry, that's 21 million. That's 6% of his max con. But 21 million, if he hits 5 enemies with his control, that should be 21 million times 5, which then is 105 million shield. That starts getting pretty insane. So think about a fearsome while you're hitting all 5 of them, with the chance of his fearsome procking very high. That could be pretty rocket. And again, awesome with Mail, Water, and Sun. Too bad I don't have one of the subscribers of the channel. Awesome dude. Figured out that I had gotten rid of my female dyer and my female Nereid and my Mail, Water, and Sun because I had to kind of build out my teams and I had to marry them off for their vigor. I didn't have the transfer stone, sadly, so that's what I got. And the female, I didn't really do anything with her, but if I remember correctly, she has a energetic on her. Even though it's like a lower level, it's still better than nothing. Sorry, I'm creeping through these. Let me find her. There she is. I got a lot of fodder. You can see that. 7.3 million strength, 189 million con, not very much con, even with the energetic. I got level 20 and 23 and blah blah blah. I could probably boost her abilities here a little bit. See if that. She's already adding so much energy. I think honestly, she's the new energy pump champion. Like the shield break is fine. Someone pointed out it's not that great. But the fact that she can provide so much energy to your team, and then think about this. Uh, Also, another awesome subscriber pointed out that it wasn't the males active that was removing all the Bulko from my team. It was the Revenant Nexus. So think about putting Revenant Nexus with the female Ganesh, who gives everybody so much energy. And then with the Revenant Nexus, dispelling the Bulko on the whole team, kind of like a Mel Lume, that gives you the ability, if you have the right energy, like Ambitious and Energy Regen, you could potentially pop off really quick. So consider it. Could be fun. So let's go into Valley of the Conquerors here. I wanted to kind of give you an update because I was playing with them before and they were lower level. I got corrected on a couple things. And again, I love that. Thanks for speaking up in the comments. I really appreciate it. Y'all are super knowledgeable players too. So don't forget, you can always school me on a few things. So let's see if we have any enemies within range of using our Mel Ganesh. And by range, I mean level range and distance range. Brumal's really strong. Can't take him with my, okay, but what we can do is we could maybe make way for Prince Ali. Where's my, oh, he's back at base. Oh, one of my dudes just got whooped. Looks like they're tearing down one of our gates. I don't want to mess with Agar. He's really strong. It's kind of like a 50-50 if I'm going to win, and that's even with some of my strongest cannons out here. I put my Voidbringer or Void Guardian in my team. So, but instead, oh, cool, we got that tower. That's nice. Okay, do you guys want to really see some battles? Do you want to? I know this doesn't have anything to do with the Ganesh, but these should be some really good battles. So I'm gonna go up here first because Agar gives me a harder time. So Namora, or Namoria. Let's look. Namoris is really strong, but with my Void Guardian who protects my back row, I feel like I'm a lot more protected, and I can deal damage longer as opposed to my burst composition that I have. So here we go. Good, we're not on ×2. The male Ascavarge is going in, followed up with a bombardment of projectiles from my Eldrasil. Looks like we got the male Marrow, who's kind of low. That's not good with what we're about to do, because do y'all want to see me fight Agar with a fresh team or with energy? Because the thing is, I kind of feel like, look at that. I just took that tower, and then they come around and they steal it from me. Who is this? Oh, they're running off. They're going to attack Blue Gate. This is a really good game so far. Who's there? Who do we have? Smoke One's lower to Smoke One is so good, and I think that dude's in my guild, so that makes me happy. So, and I think he's the one that butchered my other team, yeah. So, let's see what we can do to get the male Ganesh some battle time here. How's this looking down here? Ooh, there's 11 of them. Who's on top? Oh, we got Brumal's lower team, who, don't underestimate it. 683 million, still pretty strong. And then there's Chief right after. Chief's really strong too. So, but I would like to be able to go down there. And I think I can if I replace my champion here. Oh, in 5 minutes. So in 5 minutes, we'll drop Team 2 into Team 1 here. And then we'll go around this gate that's being guarded here that I can't beat with this team. And we'll kind of walk around here and we'll attack Brumal if we can. So that's in a little bit. We'll let this marinate. I just grabbed that tower, so. And then, of course, Smoke One comes right up behind me and takes the other one. Very active game. I'm excited about this. But let's show you some more of this male Ganesh. And I still want to find out if his active, nobody's answered if his active will take off Volko. So, should we find out? Right now, Moorgrave has in a no vigor team. So, this is kind of not fair, but due to his power difference, it does help even the odds a little bit. So this team looks pretty nuts. Looks like a lot of stun. Looks like some extended control. But let's check out how it goes with our male Ganesh. So I don't think we'll be able to really see about him removing Bolko because we do have the female Revenant on the team. But by the way, female Revenant goes up stronger in my book because her active is a male Lume, basically. That is so strong. So my team pulls everybody in. Let's see if Mel Ganesh is going to then pull them further in. Here he goes. Doom, 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 doom. Pulling them even further in whenever they get actually, they ran out of range. That's funny. I kind of just hurt myself there. But my team has a ton of control. The control sparks the resolve for the two of my guardians. Let's battle Grawl. I think, yeah, Grawl is also playing what we're doing on our server, so has a much lower team that doesn't have any vigor, just to kind of check out synergies and stuff and play different characters, which is nice. It's a great idea. Good job, Morgrave, on that. But for purposes of this, I kind of need these people to practice on here. So here's what we're looking for. We're looking for the taunt, and it kind of makes electricity go everywhere. There's the taunt right there, and look at the shield he's got from it. He's got a pretty hefty shield, and part of that's the barrier, but part of that's also his passive. Look at that. Bring him in, boys. Yeah. And so we got Necrosis still kind of standing up, hitting people, and then grabbing people. She's like stays on the outskirts of battle. I love that champion. Too bad I just don't have the books to make her awesome. So we're going to fight Steph, but here's the only thing. I cannot kill Steph's Ashman. Too strong, even for this whole team. My team's not super strong. So in that case, I cheat a little bit, and I put the male Soul Keeper there so that we can still see everybody's abilities, but we get that kill on Ashman. And the reason why is male Soul Keeper has his active that prevents all healing. So there's the taunt we saw. Okay, I'm really looking for. Okay, everybody's running in fear. I'm really looking for. Okay, let's see if he pulls anybody in. If he runs up close enough. Here he goes. Choo 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 choo. So they're running through his pool, but he does it anyways. Don't forget he takes less damage when he's ulting. He taunts, which just disrupts people. That's all I'm looking for with him. He's kind of a nice disruptor. Oh, he went down hard. What was that? That must have been the female Shun. Just destroyed him. No mercy. Oh, wow. And then here we go against that Ashman, which I was telling you I had difficulties with. And so everybody's just trying to do as much damage as they can. Male Soul Keeper's got his aura out, so there's no healing. But see the shields; it's hard to break through those shields too. He's taking out my entire team, though. This might be a loss. This might be a loss. No. Okay, he puts his ultimate on the male Soul Keeper, whose shield is barely able to like even do anything here. Oh man. And don't forget, from the damage from his active, he gains a shield. Oh good. That hold was really nice, but then Ashman got the shield again. Here we go, another ult. Oh, on the male SK again. Oh, that hurts so bad. And then look at that, seals him with his spin. The male SK is just his shield's not strong. Oh, good. She gave him a little bit of time to kind of gather his bearings, but I don't think it's gonna be long enough. We need this ult off, and then if he can heal, Crosa won't be. Oh, this is so close. Steph, you're insane. Get the execute. No, the shield. No. Oh, dang. That was so funny. That was so close. And then now I get the big L. Good job, Steph. My plan was foiled, but whatever. Whatever. So here we go against the big Muff Master. Yeah. Who's our last person here? Alright. So let's pull people in. Let's gain some control of the battle. Let's see this taunt. Oh, I should have taken Revenant Nexus out to see if... Oh, wait. Muff still doesn't have Bulko. Muff, what's going on, dude? Come on. You can save up. You can save up your convoking cards or whatever. I have like 95. I'm ready to upgrade my Bulko. Okay, here we go. Now we can... Oh, wait. We don't even want to try that. So, let's get a refresh. No. No, I learned my lesson. Don't mess with Steph. That's the rule here. All right, here's Pam Yar. This is perfect. Pam Yar's got a team that's going to last a while with the female Shun, with the Molten Wind. So here we go, baby. I gotta get some coffee in here. So let's look. Let's watch for the taunt. I don't think he did he? Maybe I missed it. Okay, here's his spin. He's going to bring everybody in. This is the important part. Look at these stuns going off. Stun, stun, stun. Bring him in, bring him in. And then the knock up at the end. That was beautifully done. All while they have skeletons hanging off their shoulders. That was beautiful. Again, Pam Yar is playing by the rules of the server. Has over 500 million team. So has put in some teams to kind of practice and have some fun with. And I'm going to get into that soon, but I still haven't even perfected my other teams. All right. Asylum's Mad Dog, I think, has a champion. Oh, the female Nordalsar is so strong and will stay alive, I bet. But that's really good because then we can see how this goes because awesome opponent, great player. Has a great team. So let's see if we get the taunt. There's the bulk. Okay, there's the taunt, but they were already running in fear, so maybe the taunt didn't matter much other than it being a crowd control effect. So we have everybody running. We have everybody kind of doing AoE damage here. Here's the ultimate, pulling people in. Oh, whoa! Along with Revenant Nexus's ultimate is pretty nasty. So as you can imagine, we are pumping out the damage, but this female Nordalsar is like immortal, I swear. Look at all this damage. But that last time I didn't have they destroyed my male Ganesh early. So maybe by having the CC now, look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Brings him up, knocks up. The taunt is in there. And now I don't think this female Nordalsar is going to be able to do anything. But think about female Nordalsar's passive. If she loses like 30% health, she gains a big shield. So, like, it doesn't matter if she's being CC'd. She's gaining these shields. Dang, there's the spin again. Oh, I really like this team. I wish I just had proper gear on them, proper books. They're going to be up there with my two main teams. It's going to be great. Oh, Cluedo's good, and this battle can go long too. But Cluedo has Bolko, and we wanted to test this, so I'm going to be cheap here. I'm going to be a cheap jerk. And I'm going to keep him up there, though. But let's put the Void Guardian right there. That'll work. All right, here we go. So what we're looking for is watch for the Bulko on the male Ganesh and see if he removes it, okay? I don't have it at ×2. He's got the Bulko on. He's got the bolt and a silence on. So maybe he's not able to. He's still got that Bulko on. Okay. No, I think the 10 seconds hit. I don't think he even had the ability to use his active because Cluedo had him under control. He got silenced really quick. Did y'all notice that? He couldn't do anything. So there we go. Look at this. We got the team on the run. That Voidborn, who I love. Voidborn with Revenant Nexus, still one of the best combos. I think it's amazing. Also, I retraded my Voidborn, so he has Brutal now, doing a little bit of damage. Let's see how the damage even looks. Someone had mentioned before they wanted damage. So, male Ganesh staying neck and neck with Void Guardian, which is solid. Voidborn popped up there, but you can tell, even with Brutal, pointless. Like, Voidborn is for support. Just one of the best support champions in the game, I think. And then I'm disappointed. He doesn't have the best gear. He doesn't have any books, but I am disappointed in Ignoreth not even being able to do more damage than my male Ganesh even. My male Ganesh. My male Ganesh is a wannabe warrior who, in this case, did really well. And look, he soaked up a lot of damage too. That's really nice. knowing he's doing his job so he can get his paycheck. Do y'all want to see the black horse of the server? Y'all want to see? Look at this. A measly 367 million. Just a measly. My team is double this almost. Almost double, okay? Watch how ridiculous. And Vruma, I'm putting in my Void Guardian, but I don't think it's going to matter with the male SK. Which that's why he's so tricky. He's got that male SK in there. What a tricky trick. Alright, here we go. But okay, you want to play some games? Let's play some games. I'll bring out the big guns, man. So here we go. This is what I'm talking about now. We're not playing. This is what I'm talking about right there. All right, you ready to go down, Vruma? No more. You're not holding me down anymore. Be your proper power against me. All right, he rushes in. His Eldrasil just taking control of the battle. My Void Guardian is a decent counter to that, but he's just taking so much damage. He can barely hold on right now. All right, I'm starting to get my CC into play now. His male SK is gone. Male SK is out of the picture. And with that, my boys just run in there and they say, "You want to play, Vruma? You want to play? Get in here. Everybody group up. Huddle up. Boom. There go the skeletons. Watch out for the skeletons. Yeah. Vruma, Vruma, Vruma. Looks like my Void Guardian makes every one of my teams better. So I wish I could have multiple of them. I guess maybe you can. Can you summon another one? Do y'all think? No, because I think it just goes to Ascension. All right. Let's go look. And then we got Mad Dog on the horizon here. Mad Dog's got a really good team. All right. Can I build myself another Void Guardian? By the way, horrible name to call them. Void Guardian when you have a Void Born and they're all Guardians. Worst. Worst. Okay. Oh, I can't build anymore. You can build multiple Bloodcrafts. You cannot build multiple Guardians. I didn't know. Oh, no. You can get another guy. Or is this just switching here? No, I think you can get another one maybe. You know, might be worth it. Might be worth getting multiple of Void Guardian. He is so good. What did everybody get multiple of? Develas. We've gotten multiple Melwater and Sons. I'm surprised nobody's doubled up on the Void Guardian yet. He makes every team so much better. Where were we? Oh yeah. Mad Dog coming at you. Prepare. Put up your dukes. But these are good. This is good to kind of showcase the male Ganesh. I'll do a couple battles with the female just to show you how much energy she has. It's out of this world. Oh, such a good team. Actually, I need Void Guardian for all three of my teams. I need to build 3 Void Guardians because, like, he is so good on every team. Like, he's great on this team, too, replacing... Okay, where are we at? Here's the spin. Pulling people in. Choo, 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 choo. The big old hammer just rocking them. And see, when the Revenant Nexus uses her ultimate, when male Ganesh uses his ultimate, that's like insane damage. It's so much damage. The only problem is my champions don't have much vigor. They're lower on equipment. This is my team 3. Mine sans the Void Guardian, who basically keeps this team alive single-handedly. But it's good. It allows you to kind of see. Oh, by the way, did she have a Bulko? Did she have a Bulko that we can test out? Okay, no Bulko. Did y'all want to see the female, though? See if we can literally just put the female in this team and see what happens? So here's what I'm thinking. She gives the team so much energy. I have a feeling she is going to just. Sorry, this is being ridiculous. I think that her combined with Revenant Nexus, I think might be one of the best combos in the game at this moment. But we don't know until we try. So let's protect her. Let's put her in the back row. Let's put the Void Born here. Let's bring this guy. Let's just leave it like this. This will work. All right, here we go. So here's what we're looking for. She's gonna run up, and she's got her 3-weapon attack. Oh, sorry, my hair looks awful. She's got her 3-weapon attack in there. It's hard to see with all the guardian abilities. Let's see where she's at in the defensive realm. She's got a good shield. If y'all can look at my team and just watch for her ultimate here. So she's going to give everybody so much energy from her ultimate being down. Watch, my whole team is about to use its ultimates. So, yeah, she gives so much. And here's the thing I say, is imagine if you have her on a quick destruction team or a quick kill team, you could have her with the Revenant Nexus and potentially like a Mailwater Sun, and she is just very good champion. I got to give her props. So now we'll go against Asylum's Mad Dogs again, and we'll go with the team that we have presented here. But now maybe we can kind of pay a little bit more attention to her, because this will be more of a longer battle here, if I don't get mopped up. So her triple attack. Oh, and remember, she can break shields too with her ultimate, so we're looking for that. She's hitting people with shields, so you can see she's gaining energy really quickly. Arguably, they don't have a lot of shields on right now, but she hasn't gotten into her ultimate yet, has she? Or has she already got into it? I think she's getting her energy reduced somehow. She's getting the triple attack off. So she's getting constitution and energy. So there she goes. Okay, so the whole team now getting loads of energy. And look at over all their heads. Plus 91, plus 91, plus 91. And then remember, they get strength as well. So that's going to allow them to maybe burst down this female Nordalsar. She's immortal on this team. She is so immortal. But here we go. Look at that. Plus 91s. We want to get that. We want to see if she can break the shield, honestly. That would be really cool. See this huge shield on female Nordalsar right now? Let's see if the female could break that with her ultimate. So, okay, here goes. She puts it down the circle, and remember, she instantly starts losing energy. But let's see if she breaks the shield. Let's see if she breaks it. Let's see if she breaks it. I'm not seeing any broken shield. But there goes the ult again. That was pretty quick. Okay, does she break? Let's see if she breaks the shield. Come on, break the shield. That's all we want. That's all we want. Yay! Did it get it? I don't know. I don't know. But female Nordalsar is awesome. Look at this. Look at this champion take my whole team on. And she's got adjudication, so she's probably got a ton of strength. All right, let's get the old Grave in here with this same team. Are you ready for me, Grave? I'm coming at you, bro. You got some stuns and some shiver for me with your Mel Bjorn Krieger? What's he going to do? What's he going to do? He should be the one shivering. Look at this. Everybody all grouped up. Oh, this could be big right here. This could be big, especially for breaking shields. Oh, I think just the rest of the team mostly take. Oh, here she goes. Here she goes. Okay, she didn't get really add much to that battle, but it was fun either way. Where's she at? There. Oof, hardly any. That's always a rough one. So let's take on Doom. Oh, check it out, y'all. He's got a Bulko. So let's do the experiment that we've been trying to do here. Let's put this guy in the back row. So try to get him less affected by anything. Excuse me. I guess he can go in the front row. Okay, let's do it something like this. We just need to be able to see him, you know? And I don't want him to really get feared. So let's do this. Alright, we're really looking to see if his active will knock off the Bulko. Let's see. He's got the Bulko on him. I think it did. I think it did knock it off. I think it did, ladies and gentlemen. So the male and the female, other than their traits not stacking up, could potentially go well together as well. One moment. Finish this battle. I'm going to turn on some light. Yeah. Nice. So, Verma. What are we going to do with you, sir? Do y'all want to see some advanced Serena real quick? So you can kind of, hopefully you got to see enough of the female. I'm really sorry that I didn't highlight her enough. Maybe once I get her up, I'll do another follow-up video, which would be, that's pretty funny. Oh, Luxus hasn't started yet. Alright, let's fight some people. They put me against all the really, really strong people. Black Anima. A little bit of a punch up, but let's see what we can do. So, nice spread out teams makes it hard for me to test my weakling team. Let's check out Basil. Again, not looking too good for me on this run here. What about this player here, Mocha? Let's see. Oh yeah, and look, they got a male too. That's perfect. So we'll put them against each other. My team one. You want me to see my team one go against their team one? I think I'm gonna win because I got the male Ask of Arch. He's just too good. And then my team two will go against their team two. So I'm punching up 250 for my team one. I'm punching up 300 million for my team two. And my team three is pretty close. So I think that that's totally fair. This is going to be good. Here we go. Thanks for bearing with me on this follow-up video. I like this Ganesh clan. It's pretty good. Alright, we run in. Eldrasil just bombarding them right now. Oh, smoking. Here's my team two. They come in hot. Oh, destroy like my whole team. Okay, it's up to my male Ganesh. It's up to the male Ganesh. Okay, their male Ganesh, my male Ganesh. My male Ganesh, oh, went down, but so did theirs. Let's see if I can crowd control them enough to be able to get this win in. You see the advanced fear over everybody's head, all the skulls. Oh, they took out my whole back line just like that. Ow. Oh, that's why. Female Kavak. Alright, y'all. Hopefully you like that. It was a decent attempt. Oh, Necrosa, are you just the strongest of them all? Nope, you are not. I thought she was gonna take out the Fury Flame dude, um, but she did not. All right, so let's do a refresh. Okay, who do we got here? Man, King X Killer, who's really good, but he's the closest one to my level here. So let's put our team three against his team three again, and then I'm gonna put my ooh, dang, I like it. I'm gonna just let it go like this. Let's go. This is a good one. Come on, King. King's one of the better players I've played against. So my Queen of Frost gets back there. Oh, that was nothing. Nothing for my team one. Alright, let's see if my team two has what it takes. Oh, my team two could not go against his team one. So our team threes, this should be an even battle. There's the heal, female revenant, also getting the bulko off everybody if it's there. Oh, here comes the revenant's ult. This hurts. I need to level that thing up because once she uses that, it's go time. Mm, yeah. Shall we? Male Ganesh, he died early, remember? I think the enemies. Oh, no, he didn't this game. But just Revenant next is so good. I would love to put her in my team one, but I want three awesome teams. And to do that, you kind of have to spread your Guardians around. Like, I could honestly put Revenant Nexus on my team one and Void Guardian and have one of the strongest team ones ever. But again, I'd rather have those three really awesome teams. Okay, I think I fought some of these people. I got one more of these left. Let's see what we can do here. Uh, to also highlight the male Ganesh. I don't want him to just get destroyed instantly. I know I've beaten some of these, but I've had to have a sacrificial team as well. Ooh, perfect. They have one down here. So I'm going to put my team one against their top. It's a big punch up. My team two against their middle there, who's going to get destroyed. But that allows us to kind of showcase the team three, and they're relatively close. We'll see if we can even beat the female Galabar. I think that's what it might come down to. Can my team put out enough damage to beat female Galabar? Look at this. Boom, boom. My team won. Look at my Sunbolt. Just like track and nobody uses Sunbolt, but I do. Here we go, team two. It seems like it's so sped up, but I think we're killing so fast. Like 10 seconds we're killing here. All right, here's the determining factor. My male Ganesh gets necrosis a little damage. Good. There went the heal. Okay, she's gonna heal up by using her guardian ability. Come on, male Ganesh, get that whirlwind in. See, I'm thinking about taking his energy regen away because it's not like he really uses his ult earlier, anyways. I don't feel. He's gonna get the taunt off to just keep them on attacking him, and he gets a little shield from his taunt. He's been getting healed the whole time from. So my Nexus Revenant has, I think, a level 4 active, the heal. So that's kind of healing him up a little bit. This is what I was afraid of, female Galabar, and then this darn resurrecting dude. But the nice part is we got the whole team on him. We got the whole team on the case. And so first we're going to have to take out, geez, so difficult here. Yeah, we're going to need to rely on Revenant Nexus and everybody kind of going off at the same time. Oh, did we get the female Galabar? Okay, that seals the deal. Woo woo! Yeah, there we go. There's some coinage. So again, I feel that once he has the breastplate so that he's gaining even more shield from his passive, and once he has some more fortitude from the boots and some more vigor, I think he's going to do a lot better. I think he has some nice potential. I appreciate it anyways. And then here, I kind of started on a dungeon descent, and maybe we could talk about the female a little bit more here. Because her strength, I feel, lies in her ability. Everybody's getting shields in the current metas, and whoever you fight these days. So one thing you need to consider is her passive's going to be going off all the time. So that gives her, like, at max level, 10% con and a ton of energy. So and then as soon as her ult goes off, her entire team is getting energy. You saw the size of the circle that she puts down. It's huge. Like, I think even the backliners are in the circle. So here's her triple attack, and then she does the stun at the end there, and she steals strength so that when she goes into her ult, she can go boom, boom, boom. Notice all the energy above her head, and look, she was already full energy again. She used her ultimate, and she's already full energy again. But remember, her ultimate drains her energy. I think it's 400 energy at max level a second, but she gains 100 from her ult. So it should be 300 net that she loses, which is the same as Mel Ascavarge's. So consider that. So slow. Consider that with her. But I think she might kind of fill the role of the female Kojiki, you know, with a much better clan trait. She could fill the role of who else gives energy that we all love? Female Lume. I've been using her some lately, and that this champion could potentially fill in for her. Because think of Mel Soulkeeper getting all this energy from the ult, and he's melee, she's melee. So Mel Soulkeeper's constantly using his ult, and then on top of that, guess what? That means their little threshold for his ultimate to get him is just clicking down and clicking down the whole time because she's giving him unlimited energy. She's like a mana battery, I feel. And then when she's attacking people with shields, she's even more of a mana battery. Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. And you don't have to put brutal on her. I don't think you have to focus on her strength as much. She could be pure utility, which is probably how I would play her, because I don't think she's going to do more damage than an Eldrasil, a Queen of Frost, or even a female Dire. So with that, maybe you could just sacrifice her doing a ton of damage to do whatever damage she's probably going to end up doing anyways around that mark. And then you could just boost her for your team. You could either put team buffs on her, you could add a focus to her so she gains even more. You can put her with a Revenant Nexus so she can use her ultimate super fast. Which, let me see, maybe I have that in this team makeup here. Did I add the Revenant Nexus? No, I didn't, sadly. I replaced her with female Lume for some reason. But yeah, and then here, look, we're about to, hopefully she uses her active to clear them, and then she's going to run straight up and use her ult. She's going to punch them once, boom, boom, and they're down. Man, that's pretty awesome. I'd like to see her at level 700 and just really, really pumping. And say you put Guardian Stones into Warriors. Male Umbra is really good. This champion's really good. You could even put her with the male Umbra potentially. I forgot kind of what his abilities do except for his active. What does his ultimate do again? Thought it was pretty good. Does he do a big punch or something? And remember, I think something that you don't see here is when she hits people with attacks at all, like normal attacks or with skills, and they have a shield, she gains energy, like a lot of it. So another reason, if you were to throw focused on her, she could really push she could have her ulta. If you had the female or Revenant Nexus, and then this champion, you're going to end up removing the Volko with the Revenant Nexus. And then this champion hitting, even an Agile, hitting an enemy that has a shield, is going to get energy so fast that she can easily ult way before the 10-second mark. So, consider that. That could be really cool. Okay, sorry. Need to make a couple purchases here. Alright. So, I don't know. Do you like the female more? Do you like the male more? I think the female's better, but the male just fit my team 3 way better. See, if he had an ability to heal himself in any way, like the shields and a heal, I think he would be an amazing, amazing tank. But more, I like his crowd control for my team 3, who, as I boost up that team, he will just get progressively better, I think. Whereas she's really good, but I just don't have the Warrior Guardian stones for. Maybe I don't even need them. Like, she's solid. And remember, she's going to do really well in PvE too, because if an enemy has a shield, assuming you're fighting a boss that does a shield or something, she does, I think, 3% of their max con is true damage also with each attack against an enemy with a shield, which is pretty intense. That's better than female Umbra, but think about teaming her up with female Umbra. That means 5% of the enemy's max constitution with each auto attack that's done. That's pretty sick, huh? Maybe I should look at the Luxus arena or whatever to see if there's any a boss that has a shield, because again, that would be kind of cool to see how much damage you can do in that situation. Be good for the video. Female Umbra is amazing for PvE. I kept her for my PvE team, even though I stole all her vigor away. I like that Lunar Mark trait too. It's a shame that I don't have any more of them. I'd use them. I'd use them definitely right now. Use them. Probably use them on 4 different champs. There's the triple attack and the stun. Here's the ultimate. And remember, she's gaining strength while the circle's on the ground too. And helping your whole team. That's just so strong. The energy regen from the aura on the ground, though, has got to be the best part, for sure. That aura is so powerful with the energy regen. And remember, Guardians, yeah, their ultimates, you don't really care for them too much. But let me tell you, Revenant Nexus, I think maybe one of her best abilities is her ultimate. Like, it does a ton of damage. So, Revenant Nexus removes Bolko, gets a ton of energy after female Ganesh gets a ton of energy. And those two basically just run the table on damage after that. And then no shield surviving, that's for sure. So, I want to look at that real quick. Revenant Nexus's ultimate. It is just so good. I remember in the video, I just don't recall the specifics. So let's see. So at level 20 ultimate, some of the the densest area of enemies. So if you have everybody stacked up, everybody gets hit 6 times. Each strike deals 160 strength damage, which isn't a ton, but if you multiply it by 6, that's 960% strength damage to all the team. So multiply that by 5. That's a little less than like 5,000% strength damage, which is nuts. When enemies within the area are repeatedly hit by a skill, damage increased by 30%, up to 5 damage B. So, I wish I knew what that meant, but the damage increases the more they're repeatedly hit. So, if you hit their whole team with all 6, it does a lot of damage, like so much damage. Every 3 hits from the skill will additionally inflict fear, and it's getting that fear off, so then a skeleton runs up and does 750% straight damage, inflicting deep fear, so they don't have their strength resistance at that point. Then they fear other people at that point. Oh my goodness. Her ultimate is very strong. So I'm saying her teamed up with the male is really good. It's really solid. I like it. But she is better with the female. That's all I got to say about that. Because let's look at this female one more time. So with the female, again, if you need some more protection for her, which I don't think you will, because you're going to be attacking enemies with shields with her, and she's regenerating 10% of her max con per hit. Look at this, 10% constitution per hit. Upon successfully triggering the passive, she gets 120 energy. So think of it, she has focus as well. She'll be getting a lot more than 120 energy with every hit when dealing damage. This is dealing any form of damage. So when she does that triple attack, and it's all against someone that has a shield, it's heal, 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 heal. That 4 attack basically, so quadruple attack. That would be 40% of her max con she's gaining back, and then she's also getting back 480 energy just with the active. That basically instantly throws her into her ult. Think of if you have focused on her, if you have energy regen on her, or if you have ambitious on her. But I would probably go focused, honestly. I think focus would be a great trait for this champion. And then check it out. So when she strikes those people, not only does she do a lot of damage to them, but then she stuns them. That's going to trigger Revenant Nexus's resolve for her Guardian ability. And then each of those attacks, all 4 of those attacks, they're going to be, if they're against someone with a shield, they're ignoring fortitude and block. They're dealing true damage from the max con. So if she's attacking a tank or someone beefy like Void Guardian, and she's regenerating energy and constitution. And look, she can do it a whole bunch. 4 times every 5 seconds. And the reason why they say that is her active, she swings 4 times. So if she hits one person, it's basically you have to wait a little bit. Like, basically tell her ultimate till it can trigger again. So, and then remember, if her ultimate, she needs energy because she's draining energy from her ultimate. So, triggering her passive while she's losing 300, where is it? 400 energy a second, but then she's gaining energy being in the aura, and then she's gaining energy every 5 seconds from this. So it should technically allow her to keep doing her special attack the whole time. So look, continuously attack the area in front with fists, dealing 310% strength damage to enemies in the area. Did you see how fast she was attacking with her fist? Each of those are 310%. So if you can keep her going for the whole 8 seconds with this, that is a lot of damage. And again, imagine people that are grouped up and she's just boom, 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 boom. Man, I might have gone the wrong champion, honestly. Like, this is pretty intense. And then not only is she doing a ton of damage, which is whittling down enemy shields, but then once they get below a certain strength, which is 6.3 times her own strength. So once she has like 10 million strength. But either way, this ultimate is pretty nuts. And she's immune to control during her active and her ultimate. That protects her a lot from Eldrasil, who's very popular in the current meta. So, again, consider this champion. I think again, I might have gone the wrong champion. She might go insanely well. She's stealing enemy strength, remember, with her active, which is really strong. So maybe it would be worth it to put a brutal on her. I would probably do that focus just so that she can quickly gain control of the battle. So a brutal, a focused. Let's not mess with energetic. She can't be controlled, but she can be dealt a lot of damage. So one thing we're going to need, so she heals a lot, but we're going to need some shields for her. So maybe a barrier. So brutal, barrier, or sorry, yeah, brutal barrier. Um, it would totally be worth it to do an agile for her to attack faster, but I think her kit is set up a little differently. So we're going to want that focused as well. So barrier, brutal, focused is what I'm going to put on her. And then, you know what? I might even just do for extra energy. But remember, she's gaining energy when she's dealing damage to the target. So putting an agile in there would be worth it. Or just more energy, because like she's going to also need energy. This is when dealing damage. So the more you can keep her in her ultimate, she'll be dealing damage and then she'll be getting more healing and more energy. This champion is insane. This champion actually reminds me a lot of Meltwater and Sun, but just doesn't heal everybody. You know what I mean? But the more you keep her in this ultimate, the more your whole team gets more energy and more strength instead of healing. And so if you have an ultimate that relies on healing like Meltwater and Sun, it would go really well with this champion and the female, or sorry, with the Revenant Nexus. Man, that's nuts. I got some stuff to think about. This champion could be way better than I originally thought. I'm going to have to play around with some stuff and rebuild up a Meltwater and Sun because I feel like the Meltwater and Sun would go well instead of my Ignorath in that Team 3. And so I would really, yeah, this could be fun. I like Farouk, but I also wouldn't mind getting Farouk out of Team 2. So if I could do something to get him out of there too. Huh. Either way, yeah, hopefully this follow-up was helpful, y'all. We still didn't decide if his thing removes Bolko or not, but whenever I find out, I'll put it in the comments of a video. Uh, Hopefully, again, we went over all their abilities again. We kind of went over the synergies that I have for my teams with them. I put my male Ganesh in my team 3, which is a beautiful team. Uh, Again, I would like to have Meltwater and Sun probably. And then the 3 Guardian boost is actually the ideal boost you can get. So I wonder if they're going to release 9 Guardians so you can have 3 in each team. If that's the case, I think I might do the female Ganesh just to add a ton of energy to the team. And then I would probably do the Meltwater and Sun. And then I would have the other 3 just how they are, just perfect like that. And then the female Ganesh just kind of becomes your tank a little bit too. Um, but she doesn't have very tanky abilities. So either way, you can kind of get the idea of how I'm going to approach it. Um, yeah, wow. That female Ganesh discovery kind of changed my mind a little bit. The male is good. He's very basic. He's a crowd controller. He has a little bit of survivability. I like that he can also pump out some damage. You saw he's on par with Void Guardian's damage, and that's only with me having 30 Vigor on him. So with some more strength, with the right equipment, because also remember, with the Red Dragon Sword, he would actually gain a lot of strength. And so that strength could really help impact some of his scaling. Um, remember, I'm going to end up probably throwing a fearsome on him, seeing how that works too. I think that might be fun. I think I'll honestly put the fearsome instead of the energetic because I know they help each other, but I'll just have more shields instead of higher shields. Do you know what I mean? Um, so yeah, and then we'll see when we get a reset in the advanced arena and some gear comes out. If my random turns out to be the sword of the red dragon, that would be, I would rather have that on him than on male Ascavarch, because male Ascavarch does not really do any damage whatsoever. And then the female again, you could potentially put any of the gear on her and she's going to shine. I really like her energy. She's like an energy well. That's kind of what I would consider her, with the potential to do a ton of damage with her ult. I haven't seen the potential yet. I'll do some more experimentation, but until then, you got what you got. But hopefully you like this video. Throw a like on there. If you like the follow-up video after a clan or a guardian comes out, I normally get one right as they come out. I learn a few new things, and then you never hear about it. So if you'd like me to kind of do a follow-up on that Spotlight Clan or Spotlight Guardian, put it in the comments. Let me know, and I'll start doing more of those. I like doing this one. I thought it was fun. You got to see the champions in a different light at a little different scale kind of thing. So, and don't forget, please subscribe if you're not a subscriber. It helps me with the current Weaver system with Go Games. And then also, if you're a developer, reach out to me, like talk to me. I could help you fix a lot of the small little problems that would make your game more well-rounded and just a better, more solid game. And maybe you could, put some more thought into doing cosmetic upgrades to gain more of your revenue instead of, giving people an advantage over other players. That would help me a lot. Anyhow, thanks again. Peace. Have a good day.